Hi, I'm Julie Ellison, gear editor of Climbing Magazine, and in this video we're going to be talking about lead belaying. Lead belaying is the type of belaying that you're going to be doing when your climber's on lead, whether it's sport or trad. So to set up, we want to clip into the rope. You want to take your belay device, like this tube style device, it's the VC Pro from Wild Country, your locking belay beaner, pick up the rope, make a bite, run it through the belay device, run the beaner through the belay device, the rope, and then onto the belay loop of your harness. Making sure to lock the beaner. See, it's locked, it's through everything. And keep in mind, this is the break end of the rope, so I want that running through these grooves that are going to create more friction. This is the climber end of the rope. So one thing you want to consider is where you stand in relation to the route. I'm standing far enough away from the wall that I'm not right under the climber, and I'm not too far away from the wall. I also have a really comfortable stance because I'm probably going to be here for a while, and I'm keeping in mind that when the climber falls, I'm going to be pulled up and into the wall, so there's nothing huge standing in my way that I'm going to run into. So once you've double checked that you're good to go and your climber's not as good, your climber's going to start moving up the wall. As he moves up the wall, you're going to want to feed slack with your guide hand, slide it down, brake hand slides down too. Notice I'm keeping my brake hand on the rope, it never comes off. That's rule number 1 of belaying. Rule number 2 is also always pay attention to your climber. So I'm going to be feeding slack as he's moving up, slide down, slide out, up, down, out, up, down, out. And then when he goes to clip into the first bolt or his first piece of gear, he's going to have to pull up a lot of slack at once. So you're going to have to kind of do that motion pretty quickly. And it'll become muscle memory. It'll become really simple to go up, down, out, up, down, out. So notice how much slack I have in the rope right now. It's a nice gentle loop. There's not too much so that if he were to fall, he'd fall an extra 3 to 5 feet. But it's also not so tight that when he climbs up, I'm actually pulling down on him with the rope.
Fine.
So to catch his fall, all I really did was lock off with my brake hand and put it behind me and sit back on the rope. And I'm gonna stay in that position until he's ready to climb again. He could hang for 2 minutes, he could hang for 10 minutes, but he's gonna tell me when he's ready to climb again, and then I'll go back into the lead belay position. Climb on.